Hey everybody, this is Tambeyoda. Today we're going to be taking a look at the War for Cybertron Earthrise Deluxe Class Hoist. So here we see him in his box, and now go ahead and take a look at him in his robot mode. Alright, so here is Hoist. He does come with a couple of things inside of his packaging. He has his instructions. He has his gun that he can hold in his hand, and when you put that in his hand, it actually looks like it is his hand. They did that in a kind of a cool way so that he could still have a hand, and he's not giving up anything right there. Now, I did show off with my Voyager class figures that they came with these little pieces right here, and it looks like they did something correct here, because you can see, if you go into here, you can see Junkion. So I don't know if those larger figures, if they're just part of a grid map and they didn't have anything on there, or if they were just misprints, but he definitely does, and the other three in this line have hidden messages in there, and that you can use that decoder to see. Now, we'll go ahead and take a look at the figure. We'll check out his articulation. We got his head, his shoulders are forward, back, and then there's an out to side because there's a pin. His swivel, elbow, which is a pretty good elbow, and then we have a wrist swivel. All right, and then coming down here to the waist, you have left and right. Now his legs forward and back, then out to the side. Knee joint. There is a secondary kind of knee joint for transformation. And then down here at the foot, you have a ankle tilt, but no forward and back foot movement. So. Alright, so now for transformation, first thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and remove this gun. Lay that down there, and we'll come back here. See, these can move around. We'll just go ahead and leave these up where they are right now. First thing we want to do is detach the backpack from down here. So that'll detach from down there, and then it can actually swivel down to kind of make some clearance for the head, and the head will flip around and go up under there. So just like that. And then go ahead and take, because the front end of the truck can now come up, I'll go ahead and raise it up to here. And we'll see why we do that in just a little bit. Now, go ahead and flip these around. You see that there's a tab. There's a little notch in there where you can tab that leg into. And it swivels at that secondary knee joint that I was talking about earlier. All right, so for the hands, we want to bring them up like this, and then rotate them down. I think that's it. We'll check that out in just a little bit. But once you have that done, give me a second here. Flip this back, flip this back. Now this will come. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this has to come up like this. This piece will come up and kind of lock in. You'll see this orange bit right here. This will kind of clip into there. All right, and once you have that, let's move this up a little bit higher. Once you have that, these arms should be out to the side, a little bit forward, and you'll bring them up like this. Now they have to go around this orange piece. That's why I've risen this up, because it's a little hard to get into there if you don't. And then you'll take this and flip this down. The arms, they'll go down like this. And then you want to rotate this down. This will clip into here. And then these arms, oh man, you'll see that there's some tabs right here. So whenever you bring this down, this will tab into kind of a slot that's right here. You can't really see it. It's kind of hidden. There's a little ridge right here. It'll slide into there. And once I get this all put together, you'll be able to see where it's going. There you go. So there's a little slot that's in there that it's locked into now, and it's locked into that slot also there. All right, and once you have all that done, then we just need to tab all this stuff together. So this piece right here, there's a, gosh, I'm bringing my up way too high. Now, with this piece back here, there is a slot right here, but that goes into the circle, into where that circle right there, it goes into there. So that'll go into there. It doesn't really tab in all that well, but whenever you bring this down, this will come down and it'll go into here. So you want to push into there as far as you can. Now this piece right here will tab in 4 different places. So you'll have the slot right here. I don't know if you can see that right there. That'll tab into that tab right there. And then these pieces right here, this little tab right here, will tab into right here on the leg. So see if we can do that. And especially with it in frame. Okay, that's in. That did not stay. Okay, so we got to bring that out because that didn't go very well. Okay. Come on. There, that goes. No, we can just get there. It goes. Okay, so that's all tabbed in. All right, so that's already started going, and we just need to push this one in. All right, so that's all tabbed in now. You can take this piece, flip this around. This will untab from up here, and it'll come down here. You can kind of just bring that down right there, and then this piece will come down here, and then you can bring these pieces down, or you can have them forward. It doesn't really matter. All right. All right, so now you have your tow truck, and then you have your accessory weapon that can go and tab into the side anywhere in here. So. All right, and here is a quick 360-degree view of the vehicle mode. All right, so let's go ahead and transform him back into his robot mode. Now this is part of the bridge system, so that you can connect these to the different bases, and then to the different. They're not weaponizers this time. The building guys. You can connect these to those, and I will show that off whenever we get to Iron Factory, or whenever we get to Ironworks. I'll actually show that off. So, but it just won't be in this video. So just look out for that. All right, so first things we want to do is we want to bring this back up. This usually doesn't stick. It's usually free floating. All right, this we'll go ahead and tab in, because there's a tab right here, that goes into here. Okay, we'll go ahead and bring this down. All right, and then once you have that, then we want to go ahead and lift this up so that we can get these hands out of the way. We'll go ahead and push this up to unlock all of this in the back. So once that's unlocked, we'll go ahead and flip that forward. Then we'll take these pieces and open this up. And then we'll straighten out the legs. All right, and then once that's done, we can go ahead and bring down the hood. You can kind of bend that back a little bit, and then bend it forwards to go ahead and get that all done. Now this piece right here, now we need to bring this out so that we can then flip the head around. Get some clearance for that head. All right, there you go. And then this will fold up, and then it'll tab in back here. All right. I'm going to flip that up. This goes down. Arms rotate down. Rotate him forward. Then all you want to do is take his gun and place that back in there. And Hoist is back into robot mode. So this figure is, it's probably my third favorite, I would say, out of the set. We'll bring these up. I do like that we've finally gotten a new Hoist. He just, I don't know, there's something kind of liking about him. It's not his paint apps. His paint apps are really nice, as you can see. He has some really good paint applications, or not really app, but tampo applications that are on the side here and on the side of his vehicle. He does have some dirt right here. I thought they were kind of doing away with that, but they did add that back into there. He has some clear headlights, which are pretty nice. They've done that with some of the other ones. They especially did that with Inferno. Not Inferno. Yeah, Inferno. Inferno. No, not Inferno. I mean Grapple. So they did that with Grapple also, where they used some clear plastic for the headlights. So that is cool. I like that. I enjoy that. That is an extra touch that goes a long way. But this guy, since he hasn't come out in a while, I would say go ahead and get him because he is good. The thing that I kind of don't really like about him are this kibble that's on the side of his arms. Now you can't really get away from them because they are tied in directly to his arm, so you can't even get away from that. And it looked like they originally were gonna make it a ratcheting joint, but they didn't do that. It seemed to do that a lot, even with the elbow. It looks like it should be a ratcheting joint. So, all right, well, hopefully you did enjoy this video review of Hoist. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do that right now. And if you did enjoy it, please give us a thumbs up. This is Tambeyoda. I'll see you guys next time.